All right, Pisces, I'm going to do a reading for you. See what's going on. The pre-shuffle, King of Coins is at the bottom, so there's also a lot of really strong Aries energy when I was doing the pre-shuffles. So some of you might be Aries cuspers, Pisces, Aries cuspers. The Sun, Three of Cups, High Priestess, the World, Two of Coins, and Four of Wands. So I just got this strong energy of some of you getting engaged, or even married. There is a Four of Wands in the end, or in the outcome. Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Devil. You have a little bit of fear that it might be too quick, but I don't think that that's going to slow you down. But you're not going to really tell everybody immediately because you're a little bit worried about what people might say. Now, this could apply to a proposal. It could apply to a change in location as well. So, yeah, you're just kind of keeping it quiet. Hanged Man, Emperor, Three of Swords on the bottom. So there's some worry that I'm not sure who you're afraid of it hurting. What's happening? So it's like you're keeping things quiet because you're afraid of making somebody mad. Okay, that was way too many. Let's clarify the Sun. Obviously, you know, there's lots of happiness, but you have this anxiety that happiness isn't lasting. You're afraid you're taking on too much or they're taking on too much. Could be work related as well. Lots of responsibilities at work or responsibilities changing. Give me one more card. Thank you. Hanged Man, which was at the bottom, and Page of Swords. So there's somebody that you're keeping an eye on, but it's really because you're not sure what their move is, what their next move. I don't have a lot of context to that. That's just the feeling that just came through. I don't know. It's going to resonate with someone. So it's kind of like you're waiting and keeping an eye out on something. I feel like somebody else got that in their read. Maybe Aquarius or Capricorn, because it was not that long ago, in the last day or so. Like keeping an eye on someone, keeping an eye on what their next move is, because you're not sure how they're going to react to something. That's the overall energy that I'm getting from that. Why is this Three of Cups in the home spot, please? The home environment. By the way, for anybody that wants to know, this base deck is the Last Unicorn deck, and the one I'm using to clarify is Adventure Time, if you didn't recognize it. Yeah, there's lots of truth that could come out that could create some kind of conflict. I shouldn't say lots of truth. There is some truth, some truths that if they come out might cause a conflict, and so definitely about new love, new relationships. Not necessarily that the relationship itself is new, but that there's some news attached to that. Let's clarify this Three of Cups, please, for Pisces. Why is this Three of Cups in the home environment? The World, So you've got the World here and here, two different spots. So a lot of times the Devil is about, it can be addictions, obsessions, being stuck in a situation. It can be there's a narcissist in the situation. In this, there's a sense of like breaking free of something. It's also Capricorn energy. Judgment, yeah, breaking free of something. So you've made some kind of decision. Could involve children as well, maybe, for some of you. Let's clarify the World over here. There's some decision that you've made that you're happy about, but it puts you in a certain position, okay? And it's almost like whatever decision you make, you're still trapped within something. And so there's a sense of, like, yeah, things are going the way that I want them to, but I still feel stuck with something. Okay, so the World, 7 of Coins, King of Cups. Divine timing gets you in a place. It's not necessarily divine timing. It's just this is the timing that things have happened. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Knight of Cups, or King of Cups, sorry. I say Knight of Cups. For some of you, this person might be younger than you, perhaps. Any slip of the tongue in tarot is usually something, right? So, King of Cups. There has been some time period, some work that has been put in where you're reaping some reward or some benefit of that. At the bottom, 10 of Swords, Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's some lying or betrayal or something from the past that you're changing your views on those things. So it's you know, I get a sense maybe you've done some healing work with something that you normally do, a way that you question things that are happening, where you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, where in this case you're like, no, I've made this decision, so I'm all in or all out, either one. 9 of Coins, some of you are definitely single and you're waiting on somebody to come towards you. You're not pushing it, just waiting. Why is this King of Cups here? Yeah. You're like, if there's going to be a victory, I'm just going to wait on it. 2 Knights here. Again, for some of you, there might be children involved that are causing some of the normal decisions that you might make to be different, okay? Just means that, you know, maybe you're considering how a relationship might affect your children, or how it might be for you to be in the position to be a step parent. For some of you, this could be, you know, I have to caregive someone and this changes the dynamic of my relationship, okay? So the Lovers. So it is a choice, but the choice is passionate, loving beginning with someone. That's definitely one of the choices. Let's clarify the High Priestess over here. The High Priestess can be Pisces energy, okay? So it might be you and you feel very much yourself right now. You feel... we are in Cancer time now also, so we're out of Gemini and into Cancer, and so as we are in a water sign, that might make you feel a little more comfortable. The Hermit. So doing a lot of the Hermit and the High Priestess together, for some of you that might be spiritual gifts, like your intuition, perception are on point. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Again, there's this sense of rushing towards you. There may have been a breakup for some of you, and now there's quickly coming back together. Very much feel some reconciliation energy there. Let's clarify this Hermit. The 2 of Swords. The Lovers and the 2 of Swords. There's definitely a choice between two things. May not be May not be a choice between people. It could be, very well could be. But for some of you, it's a choice between things. Could be a person and a job. You know, could be two different people, one in which broke your heart, or someone that you broke their heart and you're trying to reconcile that. But for most of you, it's somebody who broke your heart. Again, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands at the bottom. So somebody's coming towards you to express something, or you're going towards someone to express something, or you're choosing a different path where you're going to be alone because you don't want to. It's like, I don't want to fool with this anymore. This whole broken heart thing sucks. That's for some of you, okay? Not all of you. A lot of you are going to end up in a deeper commitment with someone. Let's clarify this Two of Coins. For some of you, you know, the two of Coins is sometimes juggling. You know, you can see him kind of doing that, juggling the Two Pentacles, and so you might have felt like you're juggling something and you're about ready to give something up so you don't feel that way anymore. Eight of Coins, so some of you definitely might be changing jobs because of that. Nine of Coins, some of you going out on your own. Nine of Coins is kind of like the very independent person card. It doesn't always have to be. It could be at deepening a commitment with someone as well. Seven of Cups, choices. I mean, that's just what I'm seeing there, and you're trying to be logical about it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius, Pisces, Cusper. The full Aries energy there. But you're definitely contemplating a new beginning. One with someone and one without someone. At the bottom of the deck, the Magician, Five of Cups, Queen of Coins. You're really worried that you're going to be disappointed like you have been in the past, and you're trying to mitigate that with the Magician. You're trying to manifest a different outcome. The outcome here is Four of Wands, which is completion. That's the 1111 card. Let's clarify that for Pisces, please. So either way, there's completion at the end of this, and some cycle completes. The Tower, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Why is the Tower here? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Why is the Tower here? Okay, some of you definitely have a choice between two. Some of you maybe have not been telling someone the complete truth about what you want. And some of you have been super honest, okay? So it's going back and forth between someone who is kind of a player and someone who is maybe brutally honest. And so these two come together. What happens? A Tower, okay? Three of Coins, definitely some of you in a third-party situation. The Empress there with three and the Sun. You kind of like things where they're at. And so being forced to make a decision is kind of what's going to cause this Tower moment here, because you're going to get forced into a corner as far as making a decision between yourself and what someone else wants. And you're going to take that to experience and wisdom with that Hermit card up there, to figure out what it is that's best for you. And if you have kids, what's best for your kids too. I mean, you're going to take that into account. Let's clarify with the personal deck for Pisces. What else for Pisces? So, Fool in the Rain. You're worried about about looking like a fool. That may have happened for you in the past, and you don't want to look foolish, but it's also about taking a risk. And you have the Fool card over here too. That's about taking a risk or a leap of faith. Hold on to that feeling. Don't stop believing by Journey. That's also about, you know, could be a metaphorical journey, or it could be moving, right? Blackbird by the Beatles. So you've done a lot of healing. And that's making you look at things from a very different perspective. Doing the Unstuck by the Cure. So maybe you have had some depression, or the person you're around has had depression, and you're worried about what that's going to look like in the long term. So this is about letting go of the need for controlling a situation that's out of your control in a lot of ways, you know. So one moment in time, racing with destiny. You're more than you thought you could be. Spirit really wants to know that you're fine on your own. You don't really need somebody, but wanting someone in your life is fine, right? But if we get to the place where, like, I need this person, there's that's not true. You don't really need anyone. I mean, we need people as people, but wouldn't you rather be wanted in someone's life than needed? Right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thinkers, communicators, doers. So you might be dealing with somebody with one of those signs, or you might be a cusper. Create your own path. There's some project that you want to do, but you're really worried about the hard work it takes to get it done. You know, maybe it's starting your own business or putting out a product of some kind, and you're worried about how that's going to fit into your time and your money. Sapphire, Virgo energy. I'm just getting guarding against evil, and faithfulness really jump out of that. There's also wisdom. Virgo is the hermit, so it's about continuing your own spiritual journey and healing forward. Black onyx. This is about grounding, protection, self-control, shield against negative energy. So if you haven't done some protection type stuff, you might. So soul connection, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I wish I could take it back. I really feel like this is you. There's something that you wish you could take back, maybe words. Or some action that you wish you could take back. It could have to do with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and other water sign. Survival instinct with hematite. Yeah, protection against negative things. So that's Aquarius and Aries energy. There's healing power with hematite. So whatever this is that you regret, this action, if you can't make amends for it, you should attempt to move on. Do some kind of releasing spell or something like that. Your intuition is correct. Leo energy with Peridot. This is about study and focus. And so if there is some project that you're wanting to do, maybe there's some more information that you need to get. Really get yourself prepared to do that. Anything else, Spirit, for Pisces? Okay. 46 and 2 by Tool. That's the personal evolution revolution. Maybe some of you have been doing some shadow work or some inner child work, and it is working. You might connect to Spirit a little bit more, and ask for guidance there if you haven't. That's what our spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are. They're very good at helping us whenever we're healing and moving on from things. Let's pull some personal oracle to see what advice Spirit has for your continued progress forward. These readings are all about what's for your greatest good and to help you make, process through things, because, anytime we have decisions in front of us, if we don't have, it's good to ask advice. It's good to look at things from all angles before we make a decision. Roll of the dice was in the cut, by the way. That's about taking a chance, right? What advice do we have for Pisces, Spirit? What does Pisces need to know? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have faith and ascend. So we've got, tell me what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life. The good life is a process, not a state of being. It's a direction, not a destination. So, be careful saying, that you're going to stop doing something because the outcome isn't here. A lot of times it takes a while to get the outcome that we want. You will become way less concerned with what other people think of you when you realize how seldom they do. That's just about, don't worry about what other people are saying, because it shouldn't affect your process. Celebrate your feminine. Keep doing what you're doing, right? Plant a tree, grow flowers. Some of you might need to spend some time outside. Gardening is always a really good self-care thing. Step out of your comfort zone and transform. Failure is just practice. So maybe you have tried before with this product or this project that you want and it didn't work out. But you know more now than you did then. So Spirit is saying, you know, I really also feel like nature is a big part of that, like maybe using nature. Because for some of you, it's something artistic. You don't have to stay anywhere forever. Yeah, so you may have been stuck in your head a lot lately, Pisces. You don't have to stay there. Failure is just practice. You know, get up and try again. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might be seeing those numbers. Have faith and ascend, right? Failure is just practice. The good life is a process. It's not like, you know, it's not something once you get to it, it stays that way. A lot of times, you know, we go through moments where we have to rebuild, reconstruct our lives. And if we've done it once, we can do it again. Hegel. So things have felt in stasis. Things have felt like they were delayed, or like this is never going to happen. Hegel being one of those delay runes. So there's eventual success with lots of hard work with Fehu here. You have Pisces-2, which is a rune that signifies fire. And so, you know, Fehu and Pisces both signify fire, but this is about strength and energy and power. If you're experiencing problems, it's a really beneficial rune. So good things coming into your life. Again, there might be an offer of, or proposal or offer of deepening the commitment when Pisces is here. So this is about earned income, rewards for hard work, prosperity coming to you. It can mean fulfillment. So, you know, you have the Four of Wands and the outcome. Fehu is another, you know, and basically, it wasn't the right timing until now. Everybody's timing is different, right? So the timing is changing. So things will start coming into your life in a different way. Look for those opportunities, though, because we can sometimes miss them if we're not paying attention. Get some fairy dust oracle cards. What advice do the fairy guides have for Pisces, please? So we've got arrows. Direction is yours to choose today. Your inner light will guide the way. Turquoise. A turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. That's also the color of the throat chakra. So it's about speaking your truth. What else for Pisces? Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Medicine, veggies, and fruit from yellow to blue. Like medicine, they're good for you. Some of you might need to look at, you know, what you're eating. Some of you might have some allergies that are coming out, and it might be food. Rainbows. In our forest, no trees to bait. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. Happy Pride Month for those who celebrate, whether you're out or not. Butterflies. Whenever you see a butterfly flutter through the grass, it's to remind you of the love of those who've passed. Music. Fairies dance in the green hollow. Where music plays, joy will follow. So, I get a sense maybe that, like, even whenever you're doing something for fun, you're not really having fun. You're, like, too in your head. So, really, Spirit is saying you really need to do things that are good for you. Speak your truth. Really let go, and let your hair down. Have fun. Go to some concerts. Get out in nature. Eat well. Drink water. You know, stick your feet in the dirt. Those kinds of things. So Pisces, I hope this was helpful for you to process through, you know, what's been going on, and to go in the right direction, you know. Arrows. Speak your truth. Thank you to all of those who subscribe, like, comment, share. Any way that you support my channel is truly appreciated. With that, I hope that I see you soon.